Hey everyone, welcome to Reality TV News Update, the place where we bring you the latest updates, fun moments, and behind the scenes stories you won't want to miss. It was a busy day inside the Big Brother 27 house with the veto ceremony, early eviction, head of household, and nomination ceremony all taking place. Now that the final four on BB 27 has been determined and the nominees have been set, it all comes down to the power of veto competition, which should take place on Tuesday. Read on to find out who the new HOH is, who is on the block, and what the Big Brother house guests talked about throughout the evening. To test the live feeds on Paramount Plus, sign up right away. Don't forget to sign up for the Big Brother live feeds right now so you don't miss anything else this season. Enjoy Big Brother 27 live feed highlights. Monday, September 22nd, 2025, 4:22 p.m. BBT. Feeds return from the veto ceremony, eviction, and F4 HOH competition. Keanu has been evicted and Morgan won F4 HOH. 4:30 p.m. BBT. Morgan informs Vince that evicting Keanu was the right decision because he needs to be in F3. Vince tells Morgan that they have to win the final POV. 4:35 p.m. BBT. Ava declares that she and Ashley are bound to be on the block when the final POV begins. According to Vince, it all comes down to that veto. 4:50 p.m. BBT. Vince tells Ava that he thinks Morgan takes Ashley to F2 over him and adds that he loses against Morgan no matter what. 5 p.m. BBT. Ava is explaining to Ashley what she said to Vince. 5:05 p.m. BBT. Ashley tells Ava that if one of them wins the final veto, their chances of winning the final HOH double. 5:30 p.m. BBT. Vince tells Ashley that as long as he can make it to F3, he could win the final HOH. 5:35 p.m. BBT. Ashley, Morgan, and Vince are discussing the final veto. They believe it will be a mental contest. 6:10 p.m. BBT. It's time for Morgan's HOH room reveal, but says her basket will be sparse for now. She claims that they gave her a beanie in her basket in her letter from her brother. She got Riot by Paramore for her music. 6:20 p.m. BBT. Ashley expresses her displeasure with the HOH to Ava. Ava says at least she's staying this week. Ashley says just to get third. Both of them agree that they must fight for veto. 6:25 p.m. BBT. Ashley, Ava, and Morgan are all debating when the veto ceremony will be. Veto ceremony will happen live on Thursday because someone will be evicted immediately. Morgan confirms that she will be making noms tonight. 7:10 p.m. BBT. Vince is alone in the HOH room studying days and events. 7:30 p.m. BBT. Ashley tells Ava that Vince is feeling down. Says she thinks it's because he is out of moves and knows he can't get rid of Morgan now. 7:35 p.m. BBT. Ashley says at this point, Vince wouldn't even win sitting next to her because Rachel, Keanu, Will, and Ava would all vote for her to win over him. 7:36 p.m. BBT. Adoptable animal feeds are stopped for the nomination ceremony. 8:44 p.m. BBT. Feeds return from the nomination ceremony. Ava and Ashley are on the block as planned. Morgan also got the rest of her HOH goodies. 9:10 p.m. BBT. The F4 are talking about AFP. Morgan, Ava, and Ashley agree that Rachel will probably win it. 9:40 p.m. BBT. Morgan, Vince, and Ava are working on cleaning out the fridge. 9:55 p.m. BBT. Morgan is showing Ava that the beanie she got in her HOH basket is way too small for her. It appears to be a child size, and Ava wonders if it's for her dog. 10:40 p.m. BBT. All feeds show Ava having tea in her bed. It's an exciting night of feeds tonight. 10:45 p.m. BBT. Morgan and Vince are talking about the HOH competition. Sounds like it was the dice comp or some variation of it that Keanu had been practicing for all season. 10:55 p.m. BBT. Morgan tells Vince that if he is feeling stressed about tomorrow, he can sleep in the HOH room with her tonight. Mentions she plans to ask Ava and Ashley if they want to sleep upstairs tomorrow. 11 p.m. BBT. Morgan talks about how easily Ashley and Ava could have beaten her in the dice comp and feeds cut back to Ava. 11:45 p.m. BBT. Vince is stressed out over the veto comp and Morgan tells him that he can't control what happens. 12:10 a.m. BBT. Morgan asked Ashley if she wants to come up and hang out in the HOH room. 12:15 a.m. BBT. All feeds are on Ava again. 12:45 a.m. BBT. Morgan tells Ashley that she doesn't think there is a single HG this season who had a well-rounded social game. Ashley agrees and says she loves Ava, but she is clearly only in the F4 because of favoritism. Says Keanu lacked the ability to properly deliver what he was saying and believed that his opinion is the only one that mattered. 1:25 a.m. BBT. Morgan is brainstorming what she will say in her F2 speech. 3:25 a.m. BBT. Feeds have been on and off all night. They have come back to Vince telling Morgan that he thinks she deserves to win this season. 3:45 a.m. BBT. Morgan doesn't seem sure if she can win this season. 3:55 a.m. BBT. Morgan doesn't think that Ashley would cut her at F2 if she wins the final HOH. 4:10 a.m. BBT. Vince is anxiously pacing next to the HOH bed. Morgan is trying to calm him down so they can go to sleep. We are at the point in the season where there isn't much left to talk about, and it's all about the competition wins. The Power of Veto competition is set to take place on Tuesday, and if Vince or Morgan doesn't win it, Vince could be in danger of being cut going into F3. This has made Vince quite anxious, which could impact his ability to lock in for the upcoming competition. Be on the lookout for Power of Veto plans and results coming up throughout the day. Who would you like to see win the final veto comp of the season? Sign up now and get Paramount Plus to watch BB27 live and uncensored.